We'll show you how to create a simple process map in PowerPoint. First, let's create a new PowerPoint and get rid of the default information. Then I'm going to insert a table. It's going to have 2 columns, and it's going to have 1 row for each person or group in my process. In this case, I'm setting it up with 4 rows, and I'm going to change that to a blank table. I'm going to set the alignment as center and middle. Then I'm going to drag the table to the edge and expand it so that it fits the page. Then I'm going to drag the center line over to the left. In the upper left-hand box, I'm going to type the name of the person or group involved in the process. So that might be the title like manager or employee or accounts payable. But for this example, I'll just call it person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4. This sets up the swim lanes associated with each group or person in the process. Then I'm going to insert the standard shapes that we use in a process map. So a rounded box is typically used for a step, and a diamond is used for decision points. If I double click on this, I can type right on it and put the name of the step or the decision. Now if I hold down the Shift key and highlight both of these, I can edit them both at once. I'm going to change the text to black. I'm going to make the font a little bit smaller because we may need to type more in these boxes than what I've shown in this example. Just to make it standard, I'm going to change the line to black, and I'm going to change the fill to white. Now we need some arrows in our process diagram. So I'm going to insert the first arrow and change the line to black. I'm just going to drag it out of the way here. I'm going to insert another arrow, and in this case I'm going to drag it to the left. Once again, make it black. Move it out of the way. Insert a third arrow that I'll drag down and make that black. And then insert a fourth arrow that I'll drag up and make it black. And then another type of arrow that frequently is helpful in process maps is an elbow arrow. So I'll create one of those and make it black and just drag it over to the side. Okay, so now we have all of the shapes and arrows that we're going to need. We can take our step box and copy it and paste it and rename it for the next step. So I'll just call this process report. We can take one of our arrows, copy and paste it, show that step 1 feeds into the process report. I'll Copy my decision box. And show an arrow from the process report step into the decision box. Now we need one more thing, and that's the result of the decision. Typically that's going to be yes or no. So we can insert a text box. In this case, I'll type yes, resize it, copy it, and make another one that I'll call no. So in this case, I might have the first step repeated. If the decision is no, and if the decision is yes, I might go on to the next step. And in this case, the next step involves person 3. So I'll identify the step that person 3 performs. And of course, you can resize these boxes to fit better within your diagram.